Hello everyone, I am Mary and you're joining me for another magical math moment. In this video, we are going to be looking at dividing rational expressions, and this is designed for Algebra 2. Algebra 1 honors may see this sort of thing, but this is mostly an Algebra 2 topic. All right, so we're going to start off here with monomials over monomials, nice and easy. It'll pick up a little, don't worry. So the first thing that I'm going to do is remember my division rules with fractions. When you divide by a fraction, you're multiplying by its reciprocal. So I'm going to leave my x squared and y to the 7th alone. This stuff is going to flip. So y to the 3rd comes up, x is down there. From there, I can use laws of exponents to help me out. X squared over x gives me an x on top. Y to the 3rd over y to the 7th gives me a y to the 4th on the bottom. Why is this bar so long? I don't know. That was just silly on my part. No worries. All right, let's try another one. I have to do some factoring here, which I know is your favorite thing. So I'm looking at let me scoot this up a little for you. Factors, oh, it's the difference of two perfect squares. I don't know why I'm surprised. I wrote this problem. I shouldn't be surprised. Anyway, I'm going to take the square root of the first term and the square root of the last. So the square root of x squared is x. The square root of 9 is 3. One's positive and one's negative. I've got 4x on the bottom. Now remember, this is like x minus 3 over 1. So that's going to flip. The 1 comes up. I don't know if I need to write it. And then the x minus 3 goes down to the bottom. Remember, with these things, I can go ahead and cancel out binomials that are on both top and bottom. So now I can go ahead and look at my answer of x plus 3 over 4x. I hope you're not thinking about canceling these x's out. You're going to have a problem. The other thing I want to mention here are domain restrictions. Some teachers like this, some don't bother with it. Remember, you can't have a 0 on the bottom of a fraction. So I'm going to look at my original problem, what's on the bottom. So I know here that x can't be 0. And then I'm also going to look once I flip this guy over here and set that to 0. So x can't be 3. So I can write that as one thing. Can I write that as one thing? Yeah, I guess I can. I don't know. Maybe leave it separate. It looks nicer. I don't know. The other thing is to look up here. So if I'm setting these to 0, obviously y can't be 0. And then over here, the x is down there. X also can't be 0. Okay. Again, check with your teacher if this is even something they worry about or not. Okay, let's try some more. Ooh, okay. We've got binomials now. We got a factor. So I am looking at 3x plus 12. I'm going to bring a 3 out, and I'm left with x plus 4. 4x minus 18, I can bring a 2 out, and I'm left with 2x minus 9. Next, I'm going to look at this x plus 4 and bring it up. Here, I can factor a 2 out. You could put a dot if it makes you feel better. X plus 4. And now I can get to the canceling part. Fun, fun, fun. All right, x plus 4s, go. That's it. So I have a 3 out here and x plus 4. I would also take the 2 times 2 and make it 4, and then 2x minus 9 on the bottom. There's your answer. Again, if you're trying to look at restrictions, you would want to look at this set to 0, this set to 0, and this set to 0. Wow, I'm like wiggling the paper all over the place. So x here cannot be 9/2. X cannot be, what is that, -4? Same thing there. So those are your restrictions there. All right. Last one for this video. I'm going to have to figure out the factors of -2 that add to 1. So x plus 2 and x minus 1. 2 times -1 is -2. 2 minus 1 is 1, the coefficient in the middle. Factors of 6 that add to 5, x plus 2, x plus 3. Then I'm going to go ahead and flip. So factors of -3 that add to +2, x plus 3, x minus 1. And then finally, factors of 12 that add to 7. X plus 3, x plus 4. Holy cow. Okay. Now the fun part. X plus 2's go. X minus 1's go. X plus 3's go. I am left with an x plus 4 over an x plus 3. And if you are thinking about saying 4/3 here, buddy, you are in for some trouble. You cannot do that. Again, if you want to look at domain restrictions, you're going to be looking at this set to 0, that set to 0, that set to 0. So these factors here, x can't be -2, x can't be -3. Same thing, x can't be 1. Here, also -3, and then x can't be -4. That's ridiculous, but you know, sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please feel free to share with a classmate, like and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. We're almost there. That would be so cool. So thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Bye.